People are always asking me, what happens when you die? I'm going to explain this for you in the most detailed way possible. When you die, you do not leave your body. Your body is producing a simulation that your consciousness is experiencing. So when this body dies, the simulation is no longer being ran, and you are left with your internal spiritual world. You have an external physical body and an internal world of thought and emotion. The internal, what you do not see, is eternal. The universe is mental. Everything exists within the mind. Every physical object you see around you was a thought manifested into reality. When you're stripped of your physical reality, you're left with the plane of imagination. Thoughts are just thoughts, but the bodies of thoughts is imagination. For example, thoughts are just the thought of a chair, but then once you imagine the chair, that imagination is the body of the thought of the chair. This imagination screen you have in your mind is a dimension called the astral plane or the spirit realm. Depending if you have a mind filled with negative thoughts or positive thoughts will depend what astral plane you will go to. Whatever you think is what you will manifest as your astral body. If you have negative thoughts, you will manifest as a low vibrational entity within the astral plane. To go even deeper, you can ascend out of the astral plane above the mental plane into the soul plane. However, I'm not going to talk about that in this video. You need to prepare for life after death because you cannot fulfill your physical desires in the spiritual astral plane. Therefore, you need to cast off any bondage and addiction you have in your physical world so that you can actually function and not suffer from not fulfilling your desires in the astral plane. So to put this in simple words, this is your external body, and when you close your eyes, you have an internal body. That internal body never dies.